Hey everybody, George Harrar here coming to you from Lake of the Ozarks. I'm with my friend Dylan Blisco. And just wanted to do a little interview with him. He's a really interesting guy, very talented. And I'll just start right off with a couple questions. So Dylan, what do you do for work?
I'm a medical cannabis grower in the state of Colorado right now. I'm moving out of Maine.
Maine, okay.
Yeah, I was in Maine. I'm going to be going to Colorado and seeing what the market's like there. But yeah, I've been growing medical cannabis for the past year, and I was growing, without being medical before that. So yeah.
So basically, the difference is it helps more people, and also it is also more legal, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that one of the benefits of having a medical program is that people who need it, they have access to the highest quality. And I wonder about that with recreational, but I haven't really experienced the market out there enough to know. So.
Okay. Is there any way interaction that you've had or foresee yourself using the internet to help your business?
Yeah, I think that the internet is definitely part of the future with cannabis. I mean, the thing about cannabis is that everybody knows about it, but the access isn't there yet. So once any kind of federal legalization, if that were to occur, happens, I mean, you're going to see the internet become probably the number one place to be able to buy and sell herb. It's just not happening right now because you just have basically this larger government that's imposing the ability for these states to do business together. But once that goes away, I think that you're going to see a whole new world for sure.
Wow. Okay, awesome. How many friends and family of yours use YouTube? Pretty much everybody?
Yeah, I mean, people watch YouTube. Everyone watches YouTube at least, once in their life at this point. I think even grandmas are starting to get on YouTube, but I'd say that YouTube is also something that people, as long as it remains a free and open platform, which I think is a big debate right now, but as long as it remains a free and open platform, I could see it being the future of even television or anything, and because people they have more of a direct connection to the public. So, I think that's pretty powerful.
Okay, and how many of your friends and family actually advertise any of their products online?
None, really.
None, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I wanted to ask you, why do you do what you do? I know it's kind of a big question, but in a nutshell.
Yeah, why do I do what I do? Well, I think that the plant is really interesting, and I think that looking into the future, it's going to be something that's enjoyed by a lot more people. So, right now it's something that could look very profitable in the future, and that's a great thing. Why do I do what I do?
Yeah. At
the same time, it also allows people to have great experiences and, rejoice with friends and, go smoke a really nice doob of something clean and delicious. So,
and it's also the CBD aspect where people don't always smoke it, but it helps them.
Yeah, so that's the whole other side, which is like hopefully we'll be able to get a lot of medicine to people that really need it and do some good with that. And the other thing too is that cannabis, even though this interview is a bit more about like marketing and branding, I see cannabis as something that in the future could be a major player in sort of like revitalizing certain lands once it becomes federally legal.
All right.
Because I remember I was talking to you about how I think hemp could be a really good bioaccumulator, and it brings a lot of stuff to the surface of the soil.
Yeah.
It's a pioneer species, so if you were to plant a lot of hemp all over the nation and allow it to grow wild, in specific areas, then it could cause a lot of fertility, a lot more fertility in the soil, I think. Personally,
that's really interesting, yeah. Okay, so just to wrap up, do you think that your personal impact in the industry and in your own life, would you ever be interested in doing some personal branding of your own and maybe advertising online? Is that something that you think you would entertain?
Yeah, especially once federal legalization happens, or even working with this CBD. Yeah, even working with this CBD, CBD is one of those things that it is federally legal right now, and we are starting a CBD business out there. I don't know about online marketing and branding just yet, but I think that as we move forward, yeah, we're especially once we start to develop some sort of a decent product. I mean, yeah. Once you have a decent product, that's how I feel about all of the marketing, branding, stuff like that. you never want to be selling snake oil. So you got to have something that's really good. And then the marketing and the branding should be simple. It should be easy because the product is speaking for itself. You know, that's always the most important thing, is for the product to speak for itself. And, you know, the commercialization of the industry, if anybody out there who's in the industry is watching, like, you know, it's nothing against the people who want to grow really big crops for really cheap, you know, using any kind of synthetic nutrients or anything like that. But all I'll say to you guys is that it's not the future, and you're probably going to be lost in the wave of all the other people who are doing that. So, you know, start to differentiate yourself, start to learn organics, start to learn how to bring out the subtle nuances of the plant, and treat it like wine. You know, the future of the industry is treating it like wine, and that's how I feel about the whole entire cannabis thing. Really.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to see where everything leads, and I'm sure you'll be successful, and I'm very excited. And, you know, guys, this is just a great take.
Thank
glad
you,
to have Dylan here. Yeah, thank you, my friend. Just a great take for, you know, where this is going, and also just the interest that people in different fields have in personal branding and advertising online. I think there's a lot of potential for it. So, all right, my friend. Thanks for watching, guys.